I awaken in the lab, shocked and feeling weak, surrounded by white cloaked doctors speaking to me. They asked what I remember, my name and the date. I say I'm Jared Quirk, March 1st of 2028. They tell me to relax, I look down and I'm strapped to a bed. My body frail, bones on the verge of collapse. What the hell is this? I question in my head. Then a man walks in and kneels down next to my bed. Greetings, he says in a nonchalant voice. Good to see you're awake, now shall we get to the point? I said, what point is that? Why am I restrained? He said, what's the last thing you remember before waking today? I said, I was with my family on vacation at the snow, hiking the ski slopes before I saw a bright glow. He said, well, that bright glow changed the planet forever. An extraterrestrial force attack with biological terror. 90% of the population wiped out in seconds. You were frozen in ice, brought to life with science-based methods. I said, what do you mean? So where the fuck's my family? He said, only you will recover. They were most likely casualties, overcome with emotions. I began to sob and struggle. Let me out of these restitutes. Oh, motherfuck you, he said, please relax. We've only just scratched the surface. Truthfully, we need you for a very specific purpose. Feeling overwhelmed, I let my body remain calm. What year is it? I asked, staring at the tubes in my arm. He said the year may scare you and leave you in shock. I said, I don't care, I'm past that. Nothing surprising me, doc. He said, well, you've been in the ice for a very long time. The current year is in fact 2599. I was frozen, feeling completely hopeless and broken. Everyone and everything I know is gone. I began choking. Over 500 years, what is the world like in this age? He said, that's irrelevant. We must begin the next stage. The next stage? What the hell does that mean? He said, we have developed a neurological time machine, but in order for it to work, we need a brain with memories of the exact moment the aliens expended their energy. I said, why? How does it work? What's the plan and strategy? He said, we can tap into memories and transformat it telepathically. This action would cause a permanent shift in the timeline, a last chance to reverse this and give Earth the lifeline. I said, well, then what the hell are we waiting for? I'm ready to play. He said, there's a few things you should know before we send you away. In order for us to win, you have to be digitally imprinted with the specific code that'll interfere with the aliens' logistics. This'll implement a countdown of imminent demolition, and once they're defeated, Earth's people can continue existing. I said, okay, but let me guess, there's a catch, or else you wouldn't be hesitating with this technical crap. He said, the issue we face is the code used to defeat them. It's suicide, you'll die when the process is completed. We also only have one shot. The serum is one of a kind, specially designed to align with the confines of your mind. So if you were to die and the task is unsuccessful, then this is an inevitable future that we are destined to. I felt a great sense of fear, but that dispersed quickly. I just want my family to live, even if it ain't with me. I said, well, we better do it right. No more time wasting, and code me with the weapon and set up your damn station. He said, thank you for understanding, it's a tough situation. If this works, then you've saved billions from annihilation. He led me to a machine, futuristic in appearance. Hooked me up to cables with experience, coherence. My memories began projecting on a small screen. He and his team located the exact point I needed to be. He held up a syringe with a metallic gray liquid. He said, this is the weapon, it will hurt only for a minute. He injected it in my neck. The pain had me panicking, burning beneath my skin. I was screaming in agony, but then it slowly faded, and he looked me in the eyes. He said, once you arrive, you have to grab the activation switch in your pocket, press it, and that'll be the chain reaction which attacks the systems and shuts down their attempt to fight. Don't press it until you see the glowing light in the sky. I said, I'd understand, now please can we end this nightmare? He said, goodbye, Jordan, flipped the switch and then a light blared. I started feeling better, more healthy, more clarity. My eyes adjusted and I realized I was there with my family. Instinctively I hugged them, embraced and I loved them. They seemed very surprised at my sudden rush of comfort. I put my hand into my pocket and I gripped the device. Started wishing I had more time with my kids and my wife. Why couldn't he send me back just a few days prior? Give me more time, but I guess I have no time for desire. I said, hey babe, you know how much I love you. I trust you raise these kids to be perfect reflections of you. And please, my children, try and stay out of trouble. Make your dreams come true. Don't live life wrapped in a bubble. They all are confused. My wife replied reluctantly, you know we love you too. Why you acting uncomfortably? I gave them a smile. Then I looked at the sky. Right on cue, the blue sky grew bright with a blinding light. I pressed down on a button. I felt the voltage of pressure, knowing this would be the last sensation I feel ever. I looked at my loved ones, filled with pride and honor. I dropped to my knees, my veins pulsing black in color. I feel my vision blurring. Was my mission a success? That's a question I'll never know. Even on death, as my heartbeat fades and it all becomes black. My last thought was a prayer, hoping I had changed it all back. I awaken in the lab, shocked and feeling weird. weak, surrounded by white cloak doctors speaking to me. They ask what I remember, my name and the date. I say I'm Jared Quirk, March 1st of 2028.